Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going back over to Fuller's and we're having a look at a bottle of the Bengal Lancer, which is an IPA clocking in at 5.3% ABV. Inspired by the Bengal Lancer cavalry regiments during the time of British Empire, this IPA is made from traditional English malt and Goldings hops to deliver this distinctly hoppy and super dry, refreshing beer. In this beer is bottle conditioned. We recommend it is stored upright and poured carefully. So this was gifted to me by my very good friend Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews, who sought me out with a few Fuller's beers that I can't really get hold of in my local area. So yeah, I had the London Porter the other day, well, about a week or so ago, and oh my god, it was good. And or was that the Black Cab Stout? I can't remember. It's uploaded on channel. So Dean, massive thank you, my friend. Do greatly appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed the beers that I gave you as well. So I don't know where the bottle opener is, so I'm going to try and open it with a lighter. There we go. So lovely artwork, fantastic stuff, and it's actually got me kind of in the mood to play Battlefield 1, even though I know that was set much later. Anyway, I'll probably end up doing that after this. So let's see what we get with this one then. I probably should have used a different glass, because I always seem to get quite an active pour with this Guinness Hop House 13 glass. Glass? Did I say glass? I did not mean to say glass, I meant to say glass. Anyway, lovely sort of amber colour, nice clarity to it, rushing carbonation, going up to over 5 fingers worth of a wobbly head. I like the way that wobbles. Anyway, childish and filthy thoughts aside, looks good in the glass, albeit it was a terrible pour. It's what I expect from like a malty traditional IPA. So let's see. And by the way, if I sound a little bit croaky, it's because I think I'm developing a cold. The day after my final day at work for the year, so great timing. Anyway, looks good. Let's give it a sniff. Well, I knew I wasn't really going to get much. And the head is very slowly dissipating, but I mean, you get a very subtle citrusy character coming through. Bready, biscuity malt. It's got a sweet malt profile. Sort of like, oh, do you know what it reminds me of? Shortbread. Oh, it smells good. I mean, it's nice. But I know I'm not getting the full aroma, so we'll have a sip and then we'll have another sniff. Alright. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Dean. And it's exactly what you were expecting and wanting from a beer like this. There's a lovely spiciness to it. Very reminiscent of a rye character. Builds up on the back end. Really, it is quite dry on the back and does have an overwhelming bitterness, which these days it's hard to get a bitter IPA. Oh, excuse me. That head's not going away, is it? It's got that slight sweet caramel character you'd expect. It's got a little bit of a Haribo jelly sweet flavour as well. It's got a surprisingly creamy mouthfeel. I mean, it's not a bold body by any stretch. It's on the upper end of medium, I would say. But it's got a satisfying mouthfeel. Sometimes with beers like this, I find that they can be a little bit watery, little bit thin. But this has got a really nice, bold character to it. I mean, I wasn't expecting it going in. It's not blowing me away. Do you know what I mean? You don't really get like, whoa, awestruck with a beer like this. It's just a very well executed classic IPA. Not the sort of IPA that I go to enough, although, that was my bread and butter when I was getting into beers. These sorts of beers were full. But yeah, you could literally put a flake in that. Do you like a flake in that, love? But yeah, I think that part of the head is, like, from here upwards is just not going to die, is it? Anyway, it's a satisfying enough beer. I was expecting something simple. I've got something simple. Compared to other beers like this, I think this has got a bit more character than most. It's not just your boring sort of IPA, traditional English style. So it's got a surprising amount going on with it, but it's still quite a simple, everyday go-to sort of beer, if you get it near to where you are. I think this might have shown up in my local Tesco's once or twice, but the usual ones you only find are like London Pride and the ESB, and then the strong ale that they do. I can't remember what that was called, or was that Shepherd name? I can't remember. Sometimes these breweries can blend into one. But yeah, I think it's a perfectly serviceable IPA, and then some. It's very solidly brewed, it's tasty, and I would happily devour a few bottles of this on a session. So in terms of a rating, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I think it's a lovely, lovely British IPA. And actually, it's nice when you mix that foam with the beer as well. Yeah, lovely stuff. Highly recommend you give it a go. If it's in your for £6 sort of deals in your supermarkets, then definitely worth a try. Thank you so much, Dean, for giving me the opportunity to try this. I'm very much looking forward to the Black Cab Stout. Yeah, there we go. Because I was cleaning bottles and getting labels. Thought I had the London Porter, and that was a damn good classic British traditional beer. And this is another one. It's just got a little bit of a hoppy zing to it. So it's not hoppy as contemporary IPAs go by. But if I was to drink this, 5-6 years ago, I'd still think that this packs a punch. Really. It's one of those sorts of beers. I think that would go well with a curry, because there is a spiciness. Anyway, I've given my review. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What's your favourite Fuller's beers? Go check out Dean. And yeah, thank you for watching. And again, Dean, thank you so much for giving me a few of these bottles. Really, really appreciate it. And I'm really enjoying them so far. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.